CompTIA Network Plus N10009 Exam Practice. Question 1. Which of the following is a link state routing protocol? Option A RIP. Option B OSPF. Option C BGP. Option D iGroup. The correct answer is option A. Easier monitoring and investigation. OSPF is a link state routing protocol that builds a topology database and calculates shortest paths. RIP is distance vector, BGP is path vector, and iGroup is an advanced distance vector protocol. Question 2. Which routing protocol is a path vector protocol primarily used for interdomain routing? Option A OSPF. Option B BGP. Option C RIP. Option D iGroup. The correct answer is option B. Patch management. BGP is a path vector routing protocol used primarily between autonomous systems. It is the standard protocol for interdomain routing on the Internet. Question 3. A company is concerned that employees might accidentally or intentionally send sensitive financial data outside the organization via email. Which of the following would be the most effective method to prevent this type of data leakage? Option A implement a DLP to detect and block sensitive data. Option B encrypt all outbound emails. Option C install endpoint protection software on all devices. Option D enforcing strict password policies for accessing emails. The correct answer is option A. Implement a DLP to detect and block sensitive data. DLP can inspect outbound content and block or alert when sensitive financial data is detected. Encryption and endpoint protection are useful controls, but they do not directly prevent unauthorized data leakage through email. Question 4. A network administrator is upgrading the wireless network in an office building to support faster speeds and better performance in a crowded environment with multiple devices connected simultaneously. The office building also has a mixture of newer and older devices that need to be connected. Which 802.11 standard is the best choice? Option A. Option B G. Option C N. Option D AC. The correct answer is option D. Validation. AC is the most appropriate choice because it directly matches the networking requirement described in the question. The other options address different protocols, devices, layers, or operational goals and would not best satisfy the scenario. Question 5. A company's IT department notices that multiple users are being redirected to malicious websites even when entering legitimate URLs into their browsers. Which of the following is most likely the cause? Option A DNS cache poisoning. Option B man in the middle. Option C ARP spoofing. Option D DHCP starvation. The correct answer is option A. DNS cache poisoning. DNS cache poisoning can cause legitimate domain names to resolve to attacker-controlled IP addresses. This matches the symptom of users being redirected even when they type the correct URLs. Question 6. A network administrator is configuring iGroup on several routers to ensure quick failover in case the primary route becomes unavailable. Which term refers to the backup route that iGroup uses? Option A primary route. Option B feasible successor. Option C backup route. Option D alternate route. The correct answer is option B. Feasible successor. A feasible successor is iGroup's loop-free backup route for a destination. Having a feasible successor allows iGroup to fail over quickly when the current best route is lost. Question 7. A guest contractor needs temporary access to an organization's network for a few days to complete a project. The organization wants to ensure the contractor's access is secured and limited to only necessary resources during this period. Which authentication method would be best suitable? Option A. Using a permanent employee's credential with two-factor authentication. Option B. Implement MAC address filtering to allow the contractor's device. Option C, assigning a temporary unique user account with an expiration date. Option D, setting up an open guest Wi-Fi network with a shared password. The correct answer is option C. Assigning a temporary unique user account with an expiration date. A temporary unique user account with an expiration date provides accountability and limits the access window. Using shared credentials or an open guest network would reduce control and auditability. Question 8. A network technician is troubleshooting a slow file transfer issue between two devices on the same network. The technician suspects that the problem may be related to how the data is being segmented. Which layer of the OSI model is responsible for data segmentation? Option A, physical layer. Option B, network layer. Option C, data link layer. Option D, transport layer. The correct answer is option D. CASB. The transport layer segments application data and reassembles it at the destination. TCP and UDP operate at this layer, while IP handles routing at the network layer. Question 9. A cloud service provider hosts applications from multiple clients on the same physical infrastructure. Each client's data and configuration are isolated, but they all share the same underlying hardware resources. Which term best describes this type of environment? Option A, multi-tenancy. Option B, virtualization. Option C, single tenancy. Option D, containerization. The correct answer is option A. DLP. Multi-tenancy allows multiple customers to share the same physical infrastructure while maintaining logical isolation. It is a standard cloud design that separates each tenant's data and configuration. Question 10. A network administrator is comparing different routing protocols for an enterprise network. The administrator wants to choose a protocol that minimizes bandwidth usage by sending updates only when there are changes in the network topology rather than periodically broadcasting an entire table. Which protocol would be the best choice? Option A, RIP. Option B, POP. Option C, NTP. Option D, iGroup. The correct answer is option B. MDM, enrollment and policy enforcement. iGroup sends efficient, topology change updates rather than repeatedly broadcasting full routing tables. That behavior reduces routing overhead compared with protocols that rely on frequent periodic full table updates. Question 11. A remote employee needs to securely access the company's internal resources while working from home. The IT department is deciding between a split tunnel or full tunnel VPN for the employee. What is the key benefit of using a full tunnel VPN? Option A, full tunnel reduces bandwidth usage for the company's internal network. Option B, increases security by routing all traffic through the company's secure network. Option C, faster connection speeds for accessing external websites. Option D, allows the employee to access both local and company resources at the same time. The correct answer is option B. Increases security by routing all traffic through the company's secure network. A full tunnel VPN routes all user traffic through the company network. This increases security by applying corporate monitoring and controls to both internal and internet-bound traffic. Question 12. Which of the following is the next step to take after implementing a solution to a network problem? Option A, verify full system functionality. Option B, escalate it. Option C, identify new problems related to the network. Option D, retest the original theory of probable cause. The correct answer is option A. Verify full system functionality. After a solution is implemented, the technician should verify full system functionality. This confirms that the fix resolved the original issue and did not introduce new problems. Question 13. A network engineer notices that a switch has begun flooding traffic to all ports due to an overload of fake addresses in its CAM table. What type of attack is likely responsible? Option A, ARP spoofing. Option B, MAC flooding. Option C, DNS spoofing. Option D, man in the middle. The correct answer is option A. Authentication attack. MAC flooding overloads a switch CAM table with fake MAC addresses. When the table is exhausted, the switch may flood frames out many ports, making traffic easier to intercept. Question 14. A company is looking to optimize its storage network to handle large amounts of data more efficiently. They want to reduce overhead and improve the speed of data transmission. Which of the following technologies would be the most efficient for achieving this goal? Option A, fiber channel. Option B, ISCSI. Option C, NFS. Option D, SMB. The correct answer is option B. Strong encryption and authentication. Fiber channel is designed for high-performance storage networking with low overhead and reliable block-level transport. It is commonly used in SAN environments where speed and efficiency are priorities. Question 15. Which XML-based security standard allows sensitive user information to be exchanged between systems for authentication and authorization purposes? Option A, SAML. Option B, OAuth. Option C, Radius. Option D, Kerberos. The correct answer is option C. IP Allow List. SAML is an XML-based standard used to exchange authentication and authorization assertions. It is commonly used for federated identity and single sign-on between identity providers and service providers. Question 16. A network engineer has assigned the IP address 10.16.54.4/30, subnet mask 255.255.255.252, to a router. What is the purpose of this IP configuration? Option A. It is designed for networks with more than 200 hosts. Option B. It is used to assign multiple IP addresses. Option C. It is configured for a point-to-point link with another router. Option D. It is reserved for users to broadcast. The correct answer is option C. It is configured for a point-to-point link with another router. A subnet mask identifies which bits of an IP address belong to the network portion and which belong to hosts. Devices use this information to decide whether traffic is local or must be sent to a router. Question 17. A security administrator has created a new firewall object for a device with the IP address 192.168.1.64/26. What is the subnet mask in dotted decimal? Option A, 255.255.255.128. Option B, 255.255.255.192. Option C, 255.255.255.224. Option D, 255.255.255.240. The correct answer is option B. 255.255.255.192. A/26 prefix corresponds to the dotted decimal mask 255.255.255.192. The first 26 bits are network bits, leaving 6 host bits in the last octet. Question 18. A network administrator is unable to remotely access a network appliance that has failed to start up correctly. The appliance is not responding to standard management interfaces like SSH or web-based. Which method would most likely allow the administrator to access the appliance for troubleshooting? Option A, restarting the appliance remotely using Wake on LAN. Option B, using a VPN. Option C, connecting to a Radius authentication server. Option D, establishing a console connection using a serial cable. The correct answer is option D. Establishing a console connection using a serial cable. A serial console connection provides out-of-band local access when normal management services are unavailable. It is commonly used to troubleshoot devices that cannot be reached through SSH or a web interface. Question 19. An organization has a limited number of public IP addresses but needs all employees to access the internet simultaneously from the internal network. Which technology would best allow multiple devices to share a single public IP address? Option A. Deploy a DHCP server to assign IP addresses dynamically. Option B. Utilize PAT, port address translation. Option C. Implementing a VPN tunnel. Option D. Configuring a proxy server for internet access. The correct answer is option B. Utilize PAT, port address translation. PAT allows many internal devices to share one public IP address by using unique source port mappings. This is the most common solution when an organization has fewer public IPv4 addresses than internal clients. Question 20. A network administrator is reviewing signal coverage in a large building to ensure optimal Wi-Fi performance, to identify areas with weak signals and adjust access point placement accordingly. Which tool should the administrator use? Option A. Heat map. Option B. Packet sniffer. Option C. Bandwidth monitor. Option D. syslog. The correct answer is option D. Differential. A wireless heat map shows signal strength and coverage across a physical area. It helps identify dead zones and supports better access point placement.